Morning, YouTube. Um, got an interview today for a job, full time. It's only cleaner, but it's actually where my wife works. And I know some of the people, she works in a care home, so I've been there before and had a little tinkle on the keys and talked to some of the residents. I like doing that. And before COVID was a thing, I was there helping out with, events that my wife had organised. And so hopefully I can do a bit of that as well as clean. You know, it'd be interesting to see how good I am at my job, since my wife's always telling me off for doing it. It's a bit messy, but it'll be different, I'm sure it will. So pray for me for that, and that'd be awesome. Also, I wanted to talk about racism. Again, not like anyone's ever talked about that, ever. Not like it's an issue at the moment. I was just thinking, what is racism? I had a friend telling me at work, you know who you are, get some work done. Before racism was a thing, before we started talking about all this, you never even thought about it. But now it's in the forefront of his mind, and my wife says the same thing. My wife's like, she didn't care. She didn't care about skin colour. I know a lot of people say, oh, well, you better see the difference because there is a difference. Yeah, there is a difference. Of course there's a difference. That's cultural. But my wife was like, I didn't care before. Now she does care. And I've got kind of a inkling that that's the point of all this that's going on at the moment. All this, just give me a second. All these shenanigans that's going on at the moment. I think some people want to keep it at the forefront of our minds, whether that's for financial gain or whatever it's for. But, just political motivations, just so they can derail society. A lot of people don't like capitalism. Is at the root of it. Because if I was thinking, if I'm having banter at work or with someone in the street, like I do with a guy at work, car park attendant, and he's from Liverpool, so if I gently prod him because of his accent, or that he's from Liverpool, there's a running joke in if you're from Scouser, you nick things, if I gently prod him for that, it'll probably just won't get anywhere. But if I did the same thing to someone else because of the skin colour, then that's classed as racism. It's not racism. It's just the same thing. It's just got to change a bit. What? It's just the same thing. It's not racism. A lot of what we get told is racism. It's not. And I just feel that people are trying to pound it into our heads that this is racism, this is racism. It's not. It's not the right way to think. It's like we're being told what to think about certain things. And as a Christian, I really believe we're told how to think, not what to think about things. I see from friends on Facebook, posting about how terrible Derek Chauvin is, and You know, it's a shame. And this girl who was killed, I've forgotten her name now. It's just she was killed right after the Derek Chauvin verdicts, right? Oh, I keep reading, you keep hearing, oh, another black girl that should be alive. Yeah, you're right. She should be alive. She should never have lunged at that girl with a knife, but she did. There was a cop there, fortunately. She took action, as I would have done. That's not racism. How's that racist? When you try and force these things into a narrative of your choice and tell other people, hound other people until, they're too exhausted to believe anything else, then you've got a big problem. And I think part of the issue is, for me, is not the people who are saying these things, it's the people who are listening and acting accordingly. Like companies like Disney, you see it like everyone, but like Disney, just like saying, "Oh, firing Gina Carano. Why are you listening to this stuff, Disney? Why are you listening to this? Unless you've got a hidden agenda that we don't know about. Could be. I sound like a conspiracy theorist there, but hey, theories are there for a reason. Maybe some of them are true. I was listening to Edward Snowden, just a couple of minutes of it, but the worst conspiracy theories he said are hidden in plain sight. He said, there's a lot of them, and there's a good reason there's a lot of them. If Edward Snowden said it, then it's got to carry some weight. But listen, there is racism out there. There are people who would think other people are less because of different reasons. Skin colour being one of them. I know that. But the big argument at the minute is systemic racism. I don't think the UK is systemically racist. I don't think the USA is systemically racist. With that in mind, keep well, keep sane, and God bless.